Have you attended a funeral together?
Yeah, the Viking. Okay, I think that says a lot.
Have you attended a funeral together?
Yes. That's another question.
It's an extension of the first
Oh,
one.
you only get one, mate. Why are you whispering? Whisper down to your future marriage. You have to pick up. It's okay. Jesus, that asking that way. What's going on? Still we work. Oh, wow, okay. Yes. Yeah, right, okay. Okay, cool. Alright, I know what they are. 3, 2, 1, day.
Albanian siblings.
Day.
You guessed it right. Okay. So I get an extra point for telling where they were from. You didn't guess it right. Wolf.
Wait, you're dead?
I'm just joking. I was Max and Nico.
Yeah! Very good.
He's got the shades on.
Oh, shades. Crazy. Who's speaking? Oh, okay. Boy over here. Who falls louder?
What's it?
Okay. He doesn't agree with that, but that's cool.
A little laggy. Oh, who? Hi. Alright, we just finished A Pirate's Life.
That's my question.
Yes, now we do Sunken Pearl. Let's see this. Actually, alright.
Again we meet. And now you understand the truth better, yes? Because of the treasure.
Hey guys, and welcome back to a complete walkthrough of the Sunken Pearl Tall Tale in the apartment.
Finally. My ship is back. Yeah, last time I was playing it, so I just did The Pirate's Life. It, like, all my customizations went away. Now it's all back. Oh, okay. Look at this. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Slime series in Sea of Thieves. In this video, I'm going to show you how to get every
Beautiful, isn't it? But yeah, I think I've already completed all of these, but for some reason, it didn't work, I guess, because I didn't get the sword. And now look. Look at it. I gotta figure out how to sword dash again. It's been a while. I think it's close.
commendation as well as playing through the entire Tall Tale. In order to start the Tall Tale, you just have to go to the shell on the wall here by the Castaway Tape and just look for it, and that begins the Tall Tale. Now the location we're heading is towards the bottom left of the map, towards Old Salts Atoll, in this area where I just circled. But you can also find it by sailing towards the blue beacon that looks like this in the sky. When you finally get towards the blue beacon, you will see that it will disappear, and a bunch of rubble will take its place. I usually like to keep my ship going in a circle for no reason, because it's funny, and then I go and I jump into these piles over here. And then you'll see when you swim downwards, you basically follow all...
But now, I fear we have
There we go. I'm back.
take these Then dive into the deep and find the heart of the sunken pearl before the dark water swallows her forever.
Oh shit. I got some big shit just coming towards me. Where am I supposed to go again? There. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Not trying to deal with anyone. I'm just trying to do my tall tales. Almost there, boys.
All the rubble all the way down. Because you will start struggling to breathe, make sure you head to these things here where it has the bubbles coming off of it, so you can actually get this little sound effect over here. You can see that screen effect. That means you've taken a breath of fresh air, and you can breathe until you make it to the next one. Now just swim all the way to the bottom of the ocean, following the debris until eventually the sunken pearl will just light up your whole screen in a beautiful cinematic moment. Keep an eye out for these things that release bubbles because they give you air and let you.
Goodness, this thing is deep.
Until eventually the effect over here, you can see that screen effect. That means you've taken a breath of fresh air, and you can breathe until you make it to the next one. Now just swim all the way to the bottom of the ocean, following the debris until eventually the sunken pearl.
Guys, I think I'm a bit lost. No way I can actually breathe for this long. Alright, yeah. Alright, let's try this again. I'm gonna follow this debris this time. Alright, yeah, so I was just stupid, huh? Yeah, hell no, this shit would be terrifying.
Just light up the whole screen in a beautiful cinematic moment. Keep an eye out for these things that release bubbles because they give you air and let you breathe underwater because you will have to do a lot of underwater swimming during this entire total. If you swim into the ship right over here, you can follow the path that I'm taking all the way until you get to this kind of like ocean crawler creature and you can pull a key out of it. Now just into the ship right over here, you can follow the path that I'm taking all the way until you get to this kind of like ocean crawler creature and you can pull a key out of it. Now just exit the ship the same way that you came and take the key all the way to the door over here. And then you just unlock the door and then you can swim all the way to the table in front of you and you're going to pick up Captain Jack Sparrow's compass.
The fearless crew of this once proud vessel.
And you're going to go towards
They
the right,
fought
and if
so
you look down at the bottom
bravely,
there is a cave
but
entrance.
now they are captured.
Just keep swimming
Their
straight ahead.
lives held
Eventually get
forfeit.
to a door or a barrier. Once you get to the barrier over here, you see there's this coral thing that flashes over here.
Into this cold darkness, born here from the world above the waves. I beg you, do not abandon them to their fate. That which you now possess will guide you onward. I shall use what little influence I have to light your way.
You can just attack this or shoot this, and it'll basically make the door possible so you can pass through it, and then you can swim down and then swim up. You'll see there is a moss with a ladder on it, and then you can climb up the ladder and then climb all the way to the top. There are some bugs in this case where sometimes this rope might be full of water, and in that case, it's just, you just have to figure it out. Yeah, it's weird. Now, before we do the siren close,
Please, just a little farther.
we're gonna walk all the way to the back of the room here to this door. Behind this wood stuff over here, you will find is the first journal of the Silver Blades captain. That's the first of 5.
Be able to proceed no
then you'll have a small fight with some enemies that the Siren Queen will summon.
This is where my ocean crawlers shall destroy you. Kill them.
What the fuck? How strong is this fucker? And you only take 3 shots?
So, you have steel and little skill. Perhaps I will let you live long enough to meet my beloved daughter.
Have to kill them, and the final one will drop a Siren's Heart that you're going to pick up off of the floor. So pick up the Siren's Heart, and you're going to go to one of the statues that doesn't have a... So you're gonna find one that doesn't have the yellow mark right in the middle of the chest. This one over here, the one with the coral, you can put it there, and now you can engage the puzzle. So the way the puzzle.
So I'm guessing the puzzle has to do with something between all the 4 different statues. The one with the chain, that one. The big one. The one with the other ones that all have scepters. One has that thing? Okay, so can I move them? No. Maybe I have to hit them in a certain order. So it would be this one first. Okay. Then this one. Oh, I had to get their hand in a certain position. Middle. I need you down. Thank you. I need you, yep, all the way up. Good. And I need to hit you. Oh. It worked. Oh. Oh. Alright, so get all the way up there. I need to do that over. Okay, that makes sense.
Raised.
So high, high, high.
This puzzle just jam everything in once, and then we're gonna hit it. This will put it in the low soft trident state. And now you can hit the one with the siren horn in the middle of the room to make that big yellow effect, and then check if the puzzle's correct. You can also look at the statues if they are correct. They'll have a yellow light shining out of the chest. It's also a good way to find out which ones are wrong if you do make a mistake. Now the room will slowly fill with water. Now at the next section here, you'll see there is another puzzle. This one requires all of the statues to have their tridents raised to the highest amount possible, as you can see there. So to do this, you're just going to turn around, bring out your gun, sniper rifle, whatever you have here, and you're going to aim here. You're going to shoot this one once so that it raises way to the top, and then you're going to aim way to the left over here. And this one we need to shoot once to lower it, and then once more to make it all the way to the top there. And then now you can shoot the one in the middle, and this will allow you to finish the second version of the puzzle. This will turn on a water spout behind you that you can stand on, and it will shoot you up to the next section where you have a new puzzle to follow right there. In this section, you'll be doing another siren fight, trying to kill all the enemies that come at you, and you'll get another siren talk. Go ahead and pick up the siren talk.
No way I missed. Embarrassing. crazy.
If only you land dwellers knew of our history. If you understood what we had lost and all that we seek to reclaim, you would never have trespassed here. This is not your world. You exist here only as long as I allow it. We have slumbered for countless years, but now we have awoken, and we are hungry. There is so much you do not comprehend, and so little of your life left in which to learn the truth.
Where's the last one?
Fucking lost enemy, and then you're gonna give it to the one with the Carl statue standing over there, missing the heart, and you're gonna then follow the puzzle. So to start the puzzle, the Carl one that you just gave the heart to, you have to hit twice so that the trident is at its lowest point, like this. The one with the chain will be fine. Now you do have to change the one with the gem, and you have to walk all the way to this section here. You'll see the one with the gem is up there, so just shoot it once, and it will be raised, and that is the one we need to do. And then you can attack the one with the siren horn to start the puzzle and complete it. You'll know you did this one correctly when the room starts to fill with water. So we're gonna face the one that we just shot, because there is a book right above it. As the book fills with water, slowly swim forward until this rock in front of you up here. And you'll see on top of this rock there is a book, and this is the second journal that you need to collect. And now you can swim to this little piece of land here and climb that spine bones, and then go all the way to the top. Now to get through the next door. Have to hit this Carl thing over here. Now there is some bug in the game. I'm not sure if they patched it out yet. That sometimes when you attack the thing, it won't actually, open the door, and then you're stuck there for like hours. Inside this room, you can pick up a trident, and then just wait for the door to open so that you can swim out into the ocean. Your pressure is completely drained. Move over. It is brutal.
Is she not beautiful
Available.
and eager to play with my greatest prize? A royal gift from Davy
Now
Jones
you're gonna have sirens
himself.
attacking you, and you need to kill all
Another
of them
ship
until
from
you
the
get the
world
sirens
above,
on the very
soon
last
to
one.
be
They will
drawn
come at you
inside
like
the
3 or
walls
4
of my
waves.
citadel and
Sirens.
consumed.
When you do see the sirens on from the last enemy that you killed, you also get a detailed progress added to the log, and then you can start to swim down, get some air, and now very important, swim to the
Do
direction
you
where the
believe you
ship
can
is
reclaim
facing. So
this sunken pearl? Have you arrogance enough to believe you humans hold sway over us? Know this, land dweller. I am the queen of the sirens, and this is the true majesty of my domain. Your courage has carried you farther than I anticipated, but I will not permit you to desecrate my palace with your presence. Leave the spire immediately and surrender yourself to my royal guard. You shall join the others of the species and sing for me for all eternity.
Hey, bitch. Wait, what happened to...
So, you insist upon defying me? Very well. Then this shall be your final end.
Guys? Cause I need air. I need air. I need air. I need air. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh my god, I'm insane. I'm insane. I'm insane. Oh, there's more of these. Thank God. Alright, bitch.
Front of the ship, face there, you'll see there is a door with 2 pictures on there, and there'll also be siren statues on either side. So go ahead and put the siren heart in the statue on the right of the door, and then attack it once, and then attack it again, so that the trident is all the way down. Now look at the siren statue on the left of the door. You're just going to have to attack or shoot this one once, so that the trident is facing down, and then aim up to the top left and shoot the siren with the horn to play the effect, and this will open the door. Now, as you enter the Siren Citadel, swim directly forward as the door opens to this wooden piece right in front of you. This will be the location of the 3rd. Journal like you need to read. Now, if you swim away from the journal, leaving it behind you on your right, you're going to swim up this area here, and you're going to go up. Off. Now, if you swim away from the journal, leaving it behind you on your right, You're gonna swim up this area here, and you're gonna go up. After a short swim, you'll see there is a door on the left here that you can shoot a blinking coral node to go through the portal door thing, and then you're in a new puzzle. So here's
Did you believe you had eluded me? That I would not notice your brazen intrusion into this sacred citadel?
on the screen. So the first one, the coral one, is located over
My
here.
ocean
Just
crawlers
facing the
were
trident
once
all the way
feeble
down to
land
the
dwellers
second one.
like you,
Also, right below
unable
this
to
ship,
withstand
you have
the
the chain one, which
cruelty
you have
of
to
the
make
sea.
raise all the way to
Our
the top of
song
the tank.
gave
That
them
one
purpose,
twice.
and the ocean's bounty gave
on the
them
left of
new
that, you just have
strength.
to attack it once.
They are my
and
loyal
in the middle,
soldiers,
that's the location that you
and
need
I
to
shall
Now
so
you can swim to the
enjoy
top to get
watching
some
them
air, and
tear
also
you
look at
apart.
the options over there, and then turn directly behind you, and you will see the statue is towards your right. So there you go. That's where you're gonna hit the siren one with the horn, so that you can fix this puzzle and drain this room of all the water. And now you will have to fight some ocean crawler enemies once the water has been drained. I recommend picking up the trident and killing the enemies like that because it's just so much quicker. Alright, so look at the door face.
Your victory is of no consequence. When my army has regained its former strength, they shall swarm from the deep and lay claim to the islands you call home. Then it shall be the humans who suffer in exile.
Right, mermaid siren with the gem, you're gonna jump in the hole here with water, and immediately, not this direction that I'm swimming right now, but you can see I turn around and I go to this wooden platform over here. There is the fourth book that you need to read for the journals. Once you've read that, you can basically come back out here and just jump into this area where you're gonna use the pulley to lower the door. So lower this door and then immediately run into the room because the door is gonna close automatically behind you. Now in this room, run directly to the two chains in front of you, and then you're gonna interact with this pulley.
was a sickness, a whispering plague,
Here, and you're gonna bring this wooden thing
of
to
our
the
soul,
showpiece
which
all the
held
way down
all
this
that we
piece.
were.
Now you're just gonna go run on there, jump on it, wait until it raises, jump onto the other platform, and then you're gonna run all the way to the other ship piece right at the top. From here, you can jump onto the ship, go into the hole of raises, jump onto the other platform, and then you're gonna run all the way to the other ship piece right at the top. From here, you can jump onto the ship, go into the hole over here, and in this room, in this area,
We were cast out into
on
the
this screen
darkness,
here, you're gonna read the journal
abandoned
that
by
you
our
need to
former
read.
kin with
Alright,
whom
now
you
we're back at the
associate
just
so
jumped around the ship. You're
freely.
gonna go around the end, but not onto the lower section. You're gonna stay on the top section where you can't reach from the middle of the room, and you can stay on the right heading towards the door that we just came from, but to the right of it, you'll see it enters to an area where there is a siren puzzle. Oh, love these guys. So here's the solution. What we do is you bring out your sniper rifle and you'll aim at the siren statue towards your right. The closest one here, one with the coral piece, you're just going to shoot it once so that it raises the trident. If you aim directly in the middle, the one with the chain needs to be shot once so that the trident is at the lowest point. Now, it's almost impossible to find the siren's horn, but you aim all the way in the top here, and just below here, right in there, in those, like, red kind of plots, then we'll get there, and that's where you'll hit the siren. Like, I don't know how people are supposed to see this. This is crazy. This one will cause the room here in the main cabin to fill all the way up. Once the water reaches kind of plots, and then we'll get there, and that's where you'll hit the siren horn. Like, I don't know how people are supposed to see them. It's crazy. This one will cause the room here in the main cabin to fill all the way up. Once the water reaches the highest point, you'll be able to climb a ladder off of a platform in the middle of the room. Then you will use a pulley that will raise a bridge. And then from here, you're just gonna jump across this bridge and you're gonna run all the way to the back end. Cross like this, over here, and into this little room. but you're gonna aim all the way at the top here, and just below here, right there in those like gray kind of plants, that little gap there, and that's where you'll hit the siren horn. Like, I don't know how people are supposed to see this. This is crazy. This one will cause the room here in the main cabin to fill all the way up. Once the water reaches the highest point, you'll be able to climb a ladder with a platform in the middle of the room. Then you will use a pulley that will raise a bridge. And then from here, you're just gonna jump across this bridge and you're gonna run all the way to the back end. Cross like this over here, and
I do it wrong? Chain all the way down. No, it's not all the way down. Oh, is it still not right? Chain. That guy in the middle. Alright, that should be right. There we go.
The cruelest irony of all. Without our song, we could not even remember that we have been betrayed.
then you will use a pulley that will raise a bridge, and then from here you're just gonna jump across this bridge and you're gonna run all the way to the back end. Cross like this over here and into this little tunnel over here, and you'll see there is a key, a silver blade key. Now you can just jump into the water and climb the ladder again. Put the key down and raise the bridge yet again. Once you've raised the bridge, pick up your key and then jump straight across, and we're gonna head into the little area here on the right. Now just keep heading forward along. You'll arrive at a barrier, then you need to put the key down and then just shoot the little glowing thing at the top there so the barrier opens, pick up the key, and go into the room. And now you're going to get on board of the ship, so you're going to go the left side here, jumping on all of these kind of plant things here until you get onto the ship. And the door...
Wait, where can I put the key?
before
Oh,
you
I don't have
is
the
a portent.
I don't have the key.
A vision of what awaits the sunken black pearl. Every nail, every plank will be stripped away and repurposed in my designs. The same fate awaits the ships of all those who dare to sail upon our waters. As your forces diminish, so my empire expands. You must not attempt to board that vessel. It still contains much that is precious to me, and I shall not permit you to defile it with your witless thievery. Guards!
I don't have the key. Guys,
With the ship here, you can unlock it with the key, and then inside of this room, you'll see there is a chest of everlasting sorrows that you can put down in the front over here. If you're lucky, the cannon barrel will actually have cannons. If you're unlucky, the cannon and the food barrels will not have anything. So I hope you have cannons and stuff, because now you're going to use them to kill all of the enemies along the sides here. You do have to kill every single one before you proceed. Every time you kill all the enemies, you can go onto the anchor and keep raising the ship until you get to the top. There will be 3 different sections of cannons that you have to fight enemies of until you get all the way to the top. After a while, when you get near the top, you'll see all of the windows will start to get like a purple haze to it. Now this means, the Kraken is going to start fighting you. It's going to pull you all the way up to the top, and its face will stick out roughly where the cannons are facing, so you just go and get in the cannon and get ready to shoot it in the face. You see there's some tentacles that will slap you from time to time, so make sure you have food, you can heal, and then just pump this face just full of cannons. You have to use about like 20 or like 25 cannonballs, I think, if I counted correctly. After the Kraken leaves, you can then raise the anchor again all the way to the top. So just do that. Now pick up the chest of Everlasting Sorrows, and you're going to climb up the moss ladder all the way to the top here. At the top, you're going to turn to the left, and you're going to jump across these different platforms over here. Mind the chains, don't fall all the way down, because it's really, really hard to get back up there, and you might lose your chest too. Run through this barrier, and then just swim along this way here until you get to another barrier that you have to shoot the coral beast to unlock the door. Now in this room, you're going to take the chest of sorrows, and you're right in here, just drop it, and it causes the eyes to start crying, and once they're kind of like crying for a while, you see the door in front will start opening, and then you can go inside this room over here. Now to get the commendation, you have to read all these scribbles on the wall here, so read 1, read the second one, read the third one, read the fourth one opposite you, and then read the final one to the left of that. And that will earn you the commendation for the Tale of Eternal Sorrow. area, you're going to want to reload your ammo and pick up the trident. Right above the door is a coral piece that you can shoot, and that's will open the door. Take your trident and go through. You're getting ready for a boss fight. Go towards the back left here. You can get a bunch of pineapples in one of these barrels over here. Now the rope will fill with water, but you can get a breath of fresh air right at the top, so don't worry, you're not going to drown. Now all you have to do is attack the Siren Queen a few times, and then she'll disappear, bring her guards to attack you, kill the guards, then she'll come back, then you kind of attack her, and then she'll bring more guards, and then you attack her again. So just defeat her using the tridents because they do massive damage. Do charge them as much as you can. Like the second charge does a lot of damage.
How did you even pick that guy out of the crowd?